show.
Right.
Now, do you think that the ESPYs kind of knew in advance that it was going to be such a prolific thing to have Caitlyn Jenner and have her receive the Arthur Ashe Award, that they kind of were lenient more toward giving her the award because of the viewership?
I mean, maybe. It's first of all, it's very interesting that you have transitioned from a cable network to a public network, right? So being on ABC makes a huge difference.
Huge.
I mean, I think so. The biggest difference in numbers there has to be the fact that ABC's in most homes and ESPN's only in some.
Right.
As far as giving the award to Caitlyn Jenner and sort of knowing that I think would tie into the higher ratings, it's probably a pretty big part of it. I mean, that was a very controversial decision. There was a lot of people in the media that sounded off on one side or the other, even in the weeks leading up to it. I know Peter Berg, the creator and director of the Friday Night Lights series, who's a big sports proponent and producer. He had a tweet this week that I think, I'll paraphrase it, read something like, one guy loses an arm and a leg fighting for his country. One guy trades, something obscene, and who gets the award? Yup. And it was like a big, wow. He's being critical of it. So I mean, not everybody was particularly happy about the decision, but certainly from a media standpoint, from a rating standpoint, I could certainly see how ESPN would feel that if they were 51-49 to lean in that direction for the sake of ratings, and it clearly may have been one of the causes. 8 million's a lot of people.
Yeah, and I mean, the awards previously, I think prior to, I want to say 2002, were voted on strictly by fans.
Right.
And since then, now it's like a collaboration of sports writers and broadcasters and stuff like that. So the people that are giving these awards are obviously a different crowd of people now.
Sure.
It's a different setup. I still think if the fans would have voted, they would have voted for Caitlyn Jenner.
I think so too. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you're going to have some critics that say whatever the case is, but I mean, when Caitlyn was known as Bruce Jenner, was huge in the sports world, and then this award in particular, the Arthur Ashe Award, is a Courage Award, and I mean, we have the Pat Tillman Award, we have, you know what I mean? So there was different options that they could have went with, but